Hey everybody, this is John Steele from Redneck City. I've got a mower that I've been working on lately. I bought it for $50 and I started having problems out of it right away. It originally had a deck on it. I could never get the deck to level out, so I took that off and I still got it, but I decided I'm not going to use it for mowing. And I took and tried to get her to start, and the star gear stripped, so I put a new one on. As soon as I went to crank that up, it stripped the gear out. So what I basically took and did was I took an old idler pulley and took the screen off that usually goes around the top of the flywheel, and I kept that plate that holds that screen down to the flywheel, and I took and drilled 3 holes in the idler pulley, and I bolted it down, and then I took and cut a notch in the pulley on the top in the direction that it turned, so that way once you've pulled that rope and it catches and fires, it'll spit that rope out instead of holding it in. I've got the pull rope right here. I've basically got about probably 3, maybe 4 foot of rope, and I took and tied a knot on the end of it so that way it would grab and hold. You just basically wrap that rope around there like that. Just give her, on this one, it'll fire up in the first pull when I take and use the choke. And right now, as you can see, I got a wire tied to the governor. Well, it's not exactly tied to it, but it goes around it. That's how I get it to rev up. I've gotten to where I know well enough I can tell when I'm getting too high RPMs. And I'm thinking about making a stop for it so I can't go any higher than what I usually do. On these flatheads, I don't go any higher than 4,500 RPMs, but it's really recommended not to go any higher than 4,000. But I took and ran that cable back here for it. I'm thinking about putting lights and everything on it. I may even put a horn on it. I took and pulley swapped it. It originally had a 4-inch engine pulley on it, and that was for the drive. I took this, what almost looks like a 3.5 on the outside. It's a 4.5, but in here I'd say it's about a 3-inch. Now that I look at it closer, but it just gives it just a little bit more speed. It used to never go any faster than 5 miles an hour. Now it goes about 12 at tops at full RPMs and in 5th gear. And it's still got the original pulley back there. That's a 9-inch. I'm thinking about taking that off. And I got another pulley up there at the house for it. I think it's about the same size as what this one is up here on the engine. I'm going to have that in the back. I thought about doing 4 overall, but I might just do 2. Keep this pulley up here in the front. I had to rig up another spring for the clutch because it wouldn't come back on its own. So I rigged that up on there. I'm going to show you all how it runs and everything. I'm going to pop a few wheelies for you. Hopefully I don't get thrown off like I did the other day. So we'll see how it goes. Hopefully I don't wreck it. Try to get you all set up where you can see better.
Thanks for watching, y'all. Please subscribe.